Hello everyone, and welcome to this 20-minute mobility practice where we'll work with balancing the sacral chakra and stabilizing the hips. So coming onto your sit bones to begin, you can just start cross-legged in a comfortable seat, just removing the flesh from under one sit bone and then the other and letting yourself feel the ground beneath you. Let's take a deep inhale in through the nose. And full exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Let's go 2 more like that. Inhale through the nose. And full exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. And 1 more time, breathing in through the nose. And full exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. And just drawing your awareness to your hips, to your sacral chakra, which is below the navel, in between the hips, and it's the water element. It's where we evoke our creativity, our intuition. It's also where we store all of our emotions, in the hips. So just notice how you're feeling as you arrive on your mat, welcoming it all with tenderness, with compassion. We have my beloved cat Percy here joining us for the practice. And then begin to just take some gentle circles into the hips, rolling one direction, just feeling into the movement, connecting the breath with each movement, allowing your shoulders to soften. We'll go 1 more time in this direction. And then coming back through center, take a deep inhale in. And full exhale, reverse your direction. And just feeling gentle release in the low back. A bit of opening in the low back area. And then coming back through center. Bringing your hands up to your heart. You can place your left hand first, right hand over top. And just connecting in with all the love that you are. Connecting in with expansion in your heart. And then feeling this expansion move down the arms, into the hands and fingers as you bring your hands all the way to your hips. Just holding the outer parts of your hips. All the love that I am balances my sacral chakra through the hips. Let's say that 2 more times. All the love that I am balances my sacral chakra through the hips. All the love that I am balances my sacral chakra through the hips. And just notice a ball of energy, a sphere of energy. Notice what color it is just below the navel. And feeling all the love, that expansion in your heart space, flowing down the arms, into your hands, into your hips. Good, and just release your hands. Let's come on to our backs. You can reach the arms forward, scoop the tailbone forward, and curl your way down, nice and slow. And tucking the shoulders under, you can land the soles of the feet underneath the knees and just bring your hands to your hip bones, just resting on top. And then begin to scoop the tailbone forward, place weight to the inner edges of the feet, and then create that natural curve in the low back by lifting your hip bones into your hands. And then scooping the tailbone forward, pressing low back down into the mat, and then lifting the hip bones into the hands. So just rocking the pelvis front to back here, noticing what's happening with the feet, just noticing the knees. So keeping the weight to the inner edges of the feet here, full present body awareness, just so the knees aren't passively winging out. Good, keep it going here. And staying connected with your breath as you move. And again, with each movement in the pelvis, just feeling the breath deepening to that part of your body, deepening to your sacral chakra, and feeling any muscle tension begin to melt away as you draw loving awareness to this place within yourself. And then beginning to come back through a neutral spine, so you can have a slight curve in the low back. Bring the arms out 45 degrees, tuck your shoulders under, and then begin to curl the tailbone forward and up. Drawing the knees out wide. Let's bring the knees out wide, coming onto the outer edges of the feet, and then draw the knees back together. So the hips are staying lifted here. Knees are coming out wide, any amount, and then drawing back together. Use your breath. So exhale, you can bring the knees out wide, and inhale, coming back together. Feeling the glutes activated here, pressing into the back of the head so you release tension in the neck. Continuing to stay with your breath. And so the knees will come out wide. You're coming onto the outer edges of the feet. You can flex the toes in the direction of the knees. And keep drawing your breath to your sacral region, your sacral chakra energy center. Let's go for 3 more. Last 2. Last one here. Let's bring the knees out wide and just hold as you lift the hips, breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land the soles of the feet down and curl your spine down nice and slow. Extend the legs long and inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, begin to curl your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. And coming over onto hands and knees into a tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide. And just begin to lift your left knee and take some gentle circles into that left hip. Moving nice and slow here. Really accentuating that circle with the knee, rooting into both hands evenly. And just keeping awareness to where the pelvis is, that sacral chakra energy center. Let's go for 2 more. Last one here. Beginning to lift your left knee, and let's go the opposite way. So reversing your circles. And pressing into the mat to stay solid in the shoulders so you're not dumping weight in the shoulder girdle. Neck is long. Good, and one more time here. Nice work. Let's tap the left knee down. Lift the knee and cross it over behind your right knee and then tap the left toes to the ground. Lift the left toes, bring your left knee back, tap it down, and then tap the left toes to the left. Bring your left toes behind your shin. Lift the left knee and then your drawing knee over to the right, tapping it down and tapping your left toes. Lifting toes, lift the knee, tap the toes, and then tap the toes to the left. Good, let's go a couple more times. So toes come back behind the knee, left knee lifts, knee comes behind the right knee, tap your left toes, lift your left knee and tap the knee down and then tap your left toes out. Let's go one more time. Drawing the toes back behind the knee, lift the left knee, tapping the knee behind the right, tap your left toes down, lift the toes, lift the knee and tap the toes to the left. Coming back through center, take an inhale to your cow, lifting tailbone, dropping belly, heart lifts forward. And exhale, scoop the tailbone, lift through the sides of the waist and gaze to navel. Inhale, come through center. Begin to lift your right knee and take some gentle circles into that right hip. Staying connected with your breath here. Going 3 more in this direction. Good. Last 2. And last one here. Hovering that right knee, reverse the direction of your circles. Moving nice and slowly here. Noticing how your hips are feeling. Just being with the sensations as they are without wanting them to shift, just noticing how you're feeling in this moment. Let's go 2 more in this direction. Last one here. Good. You can lower the right knee down and then begin to lift the right knee, tap it behind the left knee, tap your right toes down, lift the toes, lift the right knee, tap it down, and then tap your right toes to the right. Right toes back behind the knee, right knee lifts, it crosses behind the left. Right toes tap down, lift, knee lifts, taps down, toes tap. Good, let's go a few more. Lifting the right knee, crossing behind the left, tapping toes, lift, right knee lifts, knee taps, toes tap out. Coming back through center, keep it going here. We'll just go a couple more rounds here. Bring the toes back behind the right knee, knee lifts, tap behind the left, toes tap out, toes lift, knee lifts. Let's go one more time. Right toes tap out to the right, back through center, right knee lifts, tap behind the left, tap the right toes out, lift, lift the knee, tap it down, tap your right toes out, and bring them back through center. Walk the hands forward, one hand length, tuck your toes, lift the hips back and up, downward facing just quickly here. Gaze to thumbs, step forward to the top of the mat, and lengthen halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, and step your left foot back. Come into a high lunge. You can bring your hands to prayer pose. Breathing here. Feel your left toes dragging forward, your right heel dragging back. And then begin to pivot your right toes to the left and pivot your left heel down. You're coming into a side lunge. Good. And then begin to ground your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Draw your right toes back towards the top edge of your mat and pivot off your left heel. Good. Ground into your right foot and float your left leg off the ground for functional warrior 3. And then turn your torso over to the right. Breathing here. Good. Come back through center. Let's tap your left toes back behind. You're coming into your high lunge. Big inhale. Pivot your right toes to the left and come down onto your left heel. Come back into that side lunge. Stay with your breath. Press your left palm down and inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Pivot your right toes forward, rise off your left heel, and float back into your functional warrior 3. You can have a bend in that right knee in the functional warrior 3. Turn your torso to the right and find your breath. Breathe that breath down towards your sacral chakra. Keep envisioning that ball of energy, that color of that energy center, whatever color is showing up for you. Find the fluidity of your breath. Let's go one more time. Come back through center. Tap your left toes down. Rise up to your high lunge. Big inhale. Full exhale. Pivot your right toes to the left and come onto your left heel. Side lunge. Press your left palm down and reach your right arm high. Gaze up to right fingertips. And exhale, hands to heart. Pivot your right toes forward and rise off your left heel. One more time, functional warrior 3. Ground that right foot and float up into it. Maybe turning your torso over to the right. Good. And coming back through center, let's lower the left leg down to meet the right foot and exhale, forward fold. You should feel that in your right hip. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, step the right leg back. Coming up into your high lunge. Pull your right toes forward and drag your left heel back. Feel the hips activate, the pelvis stabilize. Pivot your left toes to the right and come onto the inner edge of your right foot. Ground your right palm and reach your left arm high. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Pivot your left toes forward and rise off your right heel. Float into warrior three. So ground your left foot into your functional warrior three. So your left knee is bent. And then you're turning over to the left slightly. Stay with your breath. Breathing the breath down to the pelvic region, down in between the hips. Come back through center. Gentle bend of your left knee and tap your right toes back behind. You're coming into your high lunge. Big inhale. Full exhale. Pivot your left toes to the right and ground your right heel. Side lunge. Begin to ground your right palm and inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, hands to heart. Pivot your left toes back towards the top of your mat and rise off your right heel. Float up into your functional warrior three. Your left knee is slightly bent. And then you're turning your torso over to the left, breathing here. Good, coming through center. Tap your right toes back behind. Let's go one more time. Take an inhale in. Breathe that breath down into the pelvic region. Begin to pivot your left toes to the right. Ground your right heel. Side lunge. And grounding your right palm. Inhale, left arm reaches high, open through the chest. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Pivot your left toes forward and rise off your right heel. Just letting the sensations be as they are, coming back to the fluidity of your breath. Floating up into your warrior three. Your left knee can be bent. You're turning your torso over to the left. Breathing nice and deep here. And as you inhale, come through center. Exhale, lower your right foot to meet the left and slowly melt forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's heel toe the feet the width of the mat. Turn your toes out. Bring your hands to heart. Bend the knees, Malasana. Weight comes to the pinky toe edge and big toe edge, and then just begin to hinge forward, keeping your spine in neutral, and then dropping the sit bones back down, and then coming to lift them up as you press into the feet. Let's go 3 more. Think of drawing the knees back to the back edge of your mat, and feeling your big toe edge and pinky toe edge and heel pressing down. Last 2. Last one here. Good. Bringing the hands behind. Come onto your sit bones. Bring your right shin in front, left calf and shin behind. Press to the outer edge of your right foot and just feel your outer edge, press to the outer edge of your right knee and feel the outer edge of your right foot getting really light on the mat. Like it's almost lifting off. It might and it might not, but just use your awareness to bring pressure to the outer edge of the right knee. So you're contracting the muscles around the hip flexor in their shorter ranges here. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's come to the other side. So you're bringing your left shin in front, right shin alongside the edge of your mat. Press into the outer edge of your left knee and then get really light on the outer edge of your left foot. And the foot might even lift. Just make sure you're not creating the lift from your ankle. That's not even getting into the hip. So just focus. We want to get into the hip here. And so how you're going to do that is bringing pressure to the outer edge of the knee and just getting light on that left foot. And if it lifts, that's great. It might not. Mine didn't lift for a while until I practiced this consistently. So breathe for 5 breaths. And sometimes it can help to place a hand to where we want to create the activation. And then release. Let's come all the way back to our sit bones. Try to have the opposite leg crossed in front this time. Just bringing your hands to your hips, noticing the strength that you've built from this practice, bringing your hands back to your heart space and breathing into all the expansion that you are. Even if you're only feeling a tiny bit today, feel what is showing up, what feels alive and authentic for you, knowing it's all good. It's all okay. And then connecting that expansion, all the love that you are, letting it flow into your hands and bringing your hands to your hips. All the love that I am balances my sacral chakra through the hips. Let's say that 2 more times. All the love that I am balances my sacral chakra through the hips, and just envisioning that ball, that energy center below the navel in between the hips. All the love that I am balances my sacral chakra through the hips. I hope you're feeling more centered within yourself emotionally, connected to fluidity with your breath in your body, and feeling strong and stable in your hips. Namaste.